Hey everybody, it's Toya Taylor and I'm back with another video. This is the review of Tyler Perry Sistas Season 5, Episode 12. The title is Backlash. So, we come back to the episode where we left off with Sabrina and Calvin. And Calvin was whooping the hell out of Q with the golf club. So, Sabrina, she over there yelling at Calvin, telling him to stop. And I'm like, nah, Calvin need to keep going because this is way overdue. Calvin should have been did this. He should have been putting on Q. So, Calvin told Serena to go over there and get her phone so that he can record the confession. Okay? Because Calvin say this is his confession. Shout out to Usher, okay? So, he said that he want to record Calvin telling that he faked the recording of the confession about the robbery. And Sabrina was telling him to stop because he was telling Q if he didn't go ahead and admit to it right now, that he was going to keep beating him with that golf club until he see blood, basically. Okay? So, that's when Sabrina had got Kevin up off of Q and told Q to get the fuck out. And told Calvin that the confession wasn't gonna work that way because he was under duress. And basically the law enforcement is not going to take that as a legitimate confession because you're basically assaulting him and holding him hostage for him to say it. So Q, he went on and limped out the door. And he telling Sabrina and Calvin how, he got them and he spared them and just constantly threatening them. And I'm just like, boy, go on. Because, quiet as Q, your ass got spared. That's who got spared. So, find you something to do and somewhere to stay to. And so now we see him back at the airport over there dealing with Danny. And Danny like, what the hell to you? So he gonna lie to her and tell her that he done got his ass whooped by the Vienna sausage. Talking about he caught him after work after seeing him staring at you like that. I had to catch him after work, but he done, looked around and beat my ass. So y'all, Danny did not go for that, Y'all know Danny wasn't going for that. So, she was like, what's really good? Because now you're lying, basically. I know you, like, how you got your ass whooped by a crippled guy, basically. Because remember the last time we seen the Vienna sausage, he was limping around on a crutch. So Danny, she went buying it. And now he started asking Danny could he walk her to her car. And I'm just like, Q, you can barely even walk. What you mean, walk her to her car? When you over there limping to the side, holding your hip, you look like you need a crutch. So, I feel like Q was up to something. And then especially how aggressive he got after Danny had turned him down when she was like, no. He was like, let me walk you to your car. Like, and she was like, do you need me to walk you to yours? Like, what's up? I feel like Q was up to something. I feel like, my honest opinion, I feel like Q was trying to get up through there. And he was trying to rob Danny the same way he did Maurice and Sabrina over there at the back. I feel like Q was trying to steal Danny's car. Because I'm pretty sure he know that law enforcement is coming after him because Sabrina done got out of jail. He done got kicked out of Maurice's crib. And he trying to figure out what's his next move. So I feel like he tried to pull a slick one real quick. And he got aggressive on her because his plan didn't work. That's just my opinion. Anyways, so now we see Karen and Danny and Andy over at the doctor's office because y'all know Karen got the results and she found out what day she conceived. So Andy and Danny is looking at each other like, so is she gonna tell us who the daddy? I mean, yeah, we got the dates, but who the daddy? Because that's what we here for. Okay. So Karen, she let the girls know. She was like, Zach's the daddy. And I'm like, I had already knew it was gonna be an uproar. I knew it was gonna be an uproar, which is why I really didn't even want to come and speak on this and even engage in this because it's really becoming toxic. It really is. It's becoming toxic. And it's toxic because I feel like it's senseless how a huge group of people that have seen Zach have sex with Karen unprotected, yet still that same huge group of people make it seem as if it's so unbelievable that she could be pregnant for him. It's really senseless. It really is, and it's really not adding up. It's really petty at this point, and I'm really tired of it. I'm tired of it because I have seen a huge group of people state that Karen is lying about Zach being the baby daddy. Karen lying. She knows she lying. Lying about what? When you seen it for your own self. When the doctor told her that it happened on the 12th, and the only 2 dates that she could go by was the 12th and the 19th. Y'all seen it for y'allself that she had sex with Zach before she had sex with Aaron. Y'all just don't want to believe it because y'all don't want the baby to be for Zach. Y'all so mad at her for wanting her baby to be for Zach to the point where y'all just, I guess, I don't know. All I know is this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. I feel like Karen she might have shown herself to be, she might have shown herself, I agree that she have shown herself to not be over that and to constantly be in the midst of trying to process her breakup with Zach and the fact that he has moved on with another woman. I do believe that Karen has went through her process with that, but I don't believe that she will take it as far as to lie about who she had sex with on the 12th, on the day that the baby was supposed to be conceived. Because a lot of people want to treat Karen like it's her fault for getting pregnant. And Zach had a choice. Zach had a choice as well. So why is it her fault and her fault only for getting pregnant? And if it is Zach's baby, why is y'all so mad whenever he had a choice about that too? He chose to go over there and have sex with Karen unprotected. Fatima's back. He chose to do all of these things. And now since the dates is adding up to where to when he was last inside the cooch, everybody's so mad. Everybody's so mad. Oh, Caroline. I feel like Karen is processing the fact that she is now, not only should she get over Zach, I mean, not only do she, not only should she get over Zach, but at this point, it's more of a, you have to. You have to. And I feel like she's starting to process that. And I feel like whenever, it wasn't even just the letters. Me personally, because I have heard Karen speak on the fact that after her mom gave her the advice about the letters, and she did that, and followed through with that, it helped. It helped her to start back being herself again. It helped her to kind of see things differently, on a lighter scale. And she has shown us that. But I also feel like it wasn't just the letters. I feel like it was also the visit. When Karen sat down and she had to face Zach and Fatima sitting side by side in her home, kissing and whatnot, like, I feel like that helped her first step to process the fact that it's really real. And he have really moved on. And at this point, not only should I move on, but at this point, I have to. I have to. And I feel like all of that processed for the first time that very night, whenever she went in her room and slammed the door and told all of them to get the fuck out of her house. After she read her letters. Even if she didn't say what all she needed to say. She said enough. And I feel like that was her first step to process. And even after that, she has been seeming to come off as a lighter person, as a more softer woman, and we've been seeing her running behind Zach. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been actually letting Aaron in more and more by the episode, so that's good. And I honestly feel like she was getting to the point where if the baby would have been for Aaron's, if Aaron would have been the baby daddy, I feel like she would have been okay with that. She would have, slowly but for surely processed the fact that, hey, it's okay. And everybody's still stuck on the old Karen. Although she just shifted. Even though I never felt like she was that desperate over Zach. I just felt like it was hard for her to process the breakup because she felt like she deserved everything that he was getting. Because she held on to him, and she was ride or die as well. And I know a lot of people only see Fatima as being the ride or die for Zach, but Karen was ride or die as well. I mean, she let him live off of her for free for 3 years straight. How much more ride or die could you be? I just want to know. I really want to know these things. Zach didn't have no car. Zach didn't have no place. Karen even put him onto a job at the airport. And he admitted to that whenever he first met Fatima. Before it became a no X zone. When they first started fooling around. And Cameron asked Zach, tell me about it. Tell me all about it. And they was back at her place. When Zach was telling her all about it. Yeah. So, Zach, he said this. Karen held him down. Now, she probably did spoil him and hold his hand and enable him along the way. But she held his ass down just as well as Fatima did. But see, Karen showed him tough love, while Fatima over there trying to be his mom. And that's all I'm saying. But anyway, back to the subject. So over there, Kevin and Sabrina's. Kevin let her know that, you know, he had the $20,000 put up for or whatnot, but Sabrina, she didn't need it. And but she still was thankful and was letting him know that she appreciated the fact that he was willing to do that. So they talked or whatever, and Kevin, he was telling Sabrina that Maurice didn't ever call him. And I'm just like, Kevin, yes he did. You don't remember the night whenever you was cooking dinner for Q and Maurice, and you got that phone call from Fulton County Jail a couple of times until Q snuck over there and put your phone on silent? But I'm sure you still seen the missed calls. Yeah. And you never followed up with that phone call to see who was that calling you from the jailhouse? Yeah. Maurice tried to call you a couple times on the collect call. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm confused about that one. But, he had the nerve to say that he tried to warn Maurice about Q, and he told Q to stop. He talking about something. He told Q to never mess with that dude anyway. I'm like, Kevin, you must forget. This was all your idea. You was the one talking Maurice into letting Q stay because he had no place to go and no family of his own. Remember that sad story that Q gave y'all? You don't remember that? And you put Maurice to the side, telling Maurice that he need to put his differences to the side and let and give Q a place to stay. Yeah, now Q done took his place and done sold damn near everything in it. And now you want to make it seem like you ain't had nothing to do with it. No, you gonna take some accountability too, Calvin. We're not gonna do that. So now, Calvin, he complimented her hair and everything, and Sabrina was like, yeah, she like it natural, but she just hate that it wasn't her choice, and you know, it's just a traumatic situation, so she's about to go get her hair done at Karen's salon. So she let him know that she first she want to go get some rest and everything, and you know, they can link back up later. And Calvin and Sabrina was just real stiff to me. And I hope we don't have to see a whole nother season of them interacting with each other in a what's supposed to be romance situation, because it ain't giving romance. But anyways, now we see Zach and Fatima. Fatima's in her office and she gets a call and they send Zach back to her office. So Zach comes to visit to let her know that he went to see the child support lawyer, and the lawyer suggested that he make good with his baby mamas so that they won't basically hit him with the max for child support. So Fatima was like, okay, well, that's a good lawyer. That's a good idea. So, when y'all gonna meet up? So Zach was like, well, I was thinking about telling Karen to come to the house and so she was like, no, I'm not feeling that plan right there. That's not gonna happen at all. Next. And so Zach was like, but I thought you said you was cool with it. And Fatima was like, no. She can meet up with us, me and you, at the house, and we can discuss this. And she feel like that she needs to be the one making a phone call, setting up the appointments for this to happen. And I'm just like, well, now, little mama, you moving like we already married. I feel like Fatima needs to fall back on it. That's just how I feel. She might need to fall back too. Because at this point, you really acting like you this boy wife, or you his mother, or even if you was his mother, it would be annoying. But I can understand it better if you was his wife. That's the only way I can understand your behavior right now, Fatima. For you to even feel like you need to be the one to call up Karen and Heather, two women that this grown ass man went and had sex with. One of them had a relationship with. Way before you came along. No, he needs to sweep around his porch by himself. And if you want to stand beside him while doing so, honey, kudos. I'm rooting for you. But honestly, with you trying to hold Zach's hand and walk with him through every little situation that he's facing with his baby mamas that he created, he made these women his baby mamas. These women ain't go rape him. Oh, excuse me, I know we ain't gonna say it on YouTube. But these women did not go and R-A-P-E him. Okay? They did. And I'm gonna need people to stop acting like they did. He created these. He created these problems, if that's what you want to call it. Because that's how Fatima treating it. Like these babies that has been created are now problems that's created. And if I can't be in control of these problems, then no. You ain't going to be able to handle them. I guess that's basically what she's saying. Or she might just go call her cousin Madam. The same way she did for Hayden. And we finna talk about that in a minute, okay? But I just don't like how Fatima inserting herself so heavy the way that she always do. It's just like, girl, come on now. Come on. Get a brother some space. He did this to himself. He needs to get himself out of this. And like I said, it's cool for you to stand beside him. Because I know Fatima, you're going to stand beside your man. Ain't no wrong with it. But whenever you start trying to stand over him and what he needs to deal with, that's when it's a problem. And I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, moving on. So, next thing you know, Hayden came through the door and then served Zach the child support papers. Yeah. So, Zach done got sued by Heather for the child support. He first didn't want to take the papers, but Fatima told him straight up, no, you gonna only make it worse for yourself. Do what you gotta do. Get your ducks in order. And when Zach left up out of there, y'all, Fatima called me out. All because she wanted a favor. to find the baddest gold digging bitch that she could find for hate. And take him for all his money, everything he got. And I'm just like, going by that little Toyota that Fatima smashed up a couple seasons back, I don't think Hayden got much. You know, unless there was just a work car or whatever you want to call it, a business vehicle. No. That was his day-to-day. Trust and believe. So, I mean, what does he got? I'm sure if the biggest, baddest gold digging bitch that you can find, she gonna walk outside, see that little Toyota, and she gonna be like, hell no, I'm not getting in it. Y'all, I'm just trying to figure out, what does Hayden have? What does he have? But anyway, we gonna see, I guess. So that's when Andy, she comes into the office and she tells Fatima that she about to go see Robin or whatever. So she went over there to talk to Robin, and Robin, he basically told Andy that he knew about Gary and Hayden and the fact that they're trying to push him out of the company. And he first got into this through a call, what they call a call or whatever. Whenever they all of them put their money in a pot. And Robin, he put $4 million into the pot. And so he done took a loss on that, plus he down $1 million for bunding Sabrina out of jail, helping Andy bund Sabrina out, right? And so that's what he explained it to Andy, and I'm just like, Robin, why would you even let someone borrow money that you really don't even have to let them borrow? But, okay. And then you throw it up in her face as if you didn't agree to let her borrow this. And if this wasn't your choice. As if, Robin, just shut up. Just shut up. So, he telling Andy that Gary done pulled a slip. And she got the nerve to say, yeah, he's very cunning. And I'm just like, okay. So you do know. You do know that Gary is a con. So why are you so naive? Why, Andy? You just said it for yourself, that he's very cunning. But yet and still, you let him play these games with your head. That's why I say you're really less than smart to be a lawyer. Anyway. So, that's when we see, where we at now? Oh yeah, Andy got the nerve to tell Robin that she don't like to be treated like a prize. Because he told her that she's worth it. And she's worth the fight for the law firm and all this extra stuff, y'all. And she got the nerve to say she don't like to be treated like a prize. Yeah, talking about I'm not a game and I don't like to be made out to feel like a prize. Girl. It's many times you let Gary play with your ass like you a game. A PlayStation game, Nintendo, hell. Yeah. It's many times you don't let him win you back like a prize. Girl, that's not. Anyway, let me go finish this review because it's getting too long. Now, Karen, she get back to work. Because the doctor told her she can go back to work as long as she don't overdo it. So, that's when Abram, he come to see her or whatever. She let Abram know that Zach is the baby daddy. Abram, he was real disappointed about it. But at the same time, like he said, he gonna be there for her or whatnot. And she don't have to worry about it. Because, you know, just by him having a baby for Karen, period. I mean, just by a baby coming out of Karen, period, is the most precious thing in the world to him. No matter if it's not biologically his baby or not. So that's how Abram look at it. He's trying to look at the brighter side of things. And I commend him for that. You know, even though I feel like he might go shed a tear or two in the car. Okay? Who wouldn't? It's life. It's called emotions. Yeah. But I feel like Abram, he's gonna be alright. Now, I question if he gonna really, really stick to his word. Cause I'ma sure hold him to that. And I hope Karen do the same. Because like I said in previous reviews, the way he was quick to walk out on his stepchildren that he had with his ex-wife is questionable to me. Very much so. So I just hope that just because this baby ain't biologically his, I hope he don't chunk the deuces as well one day. Whenever he cut the cords with Karen, if so. But anyways, back to the story. Abram, he left, and that's when Sabrina, she came to visit Karen because she wanted to get her locks back. And so Pam, she takes Sabrina into the room with Karen, and they have a one-on-one. First it was gonna be a two-on-one, but Karen made Pam get the hell out. But y'all know Pam wanna be a sister so bad. And ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel like they should bring her on in. But I guess right now she just too nosy. But anyway, so Sabrina told Karen that she wanted to get her locks back and everything like that, and that she's traumatized from being in jail, and everything is just, she's taking it day by day. And so she was like, Karen had asked about Maurice, and Sabrina was like, Maurice is still in there. And she told her that Calvin had the whoop Q with a golf club. And so Karen had said, what? And I'm just like, I don't recall Karen even knowing who the hell Q is. Now, I know that they told her that Maurice had an informant that turned him and Sabrina in, but they didn't give her no names. Karen didn't know who Q was, so I was just wondering why was her response like, oh my God, like instead of, who is Q? Like, I don't know, but like I said, y'all, we in TP world. So shout out to TP. But Karen told Sabrina that she gonna put her hair back the way it was, and everything's gonna be alright. And they hugged real tight, and Sabrina didn't ask about her pregnancy or anything. I was surprised about that. I thought Sabrina was gonna ask, how was the doctor's appointment? But I understand she's traumatized, so right now she ain't thinking about nobody else but, her right now and her problem. And Maurice, of course, and trying to figure out how she gonna get him out of jail. Because the sisters, I mean, they don't really know Maurice like that to be pitching in their money unless they all do it for Sabrina. So I wonder how this gonna play out. Because it's looking like on the next episode, Maurice, he ready to sign them papers. Okay? He ready to sign the papers because he already feeling iffy about the fact that Sabrina done got out of jail and he's still in there. And the prosecutor trying to make him think that Sabrina was the one that turned on him. And that's why she out. Because she signed the papers that I'm trying to get you to sign. Yeah. But really, the prosecutor on some bullshit. And I hope Maurice see through that. And don't fall for that. Which I don't think that he is. But, yeah, Fatima, she meets the girl that come for Hayden. And, she pull her into the kitchen or whatnot. And the girl was like, "Madam didn't tell you that I'm an expert, baby. I'm a pro. I don't need you to school me on nothing." Like, she was just letting Fatima know. And so Fatima was like, hold on, wait. That's a little too good. So I'm gonna need you to pipe down just a little bit. Okay, because he ain't gonna fall for that shit. So the girl, she was like, "Whatever do you mean?" Like, she switched it up real quick, okay? She said, "Oh no, don't get it twisted, baby. I can do both." Period. I know that's right. So, but Tim was like, "Okay, I like that. And she was like, "So just stay on that tip for me. Stay on that tip." So the girl, she went out there and she worked her move with Hayden real quick. And at first I thought she was about to overtalk herself. And she was like, "My friend told me about you and she told me how sexy you was and she was right." And I was like, you didn't have to go that far. Because Hayden said, "Come back to my office. All you have to do is go back to his office." And just play it cool, you know? Play it smooth, you know? Like, she was like kind of falling in too heavy. So I felt like she was finna kind of give it away. But she did good for the most part. So y'all can drop down below and let me know what y'all think about the episode and how this went. And I'll be back with more videos because I will be back with the prediction of what might happen on next week's episode. So until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl Toya Taylor. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, hit that notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great night.